When it comes to organizing material or items in general, I think your best friends are boxes. Depending on your personal preference or situation, there are a lot of great choices. There are some see-through boxes that provide an easy overview, so to speak, and others might like some solid boxes that are more closed. There are also the ones that are stackable and a great idea, depending on your storage system. I like to think what the features are that I want for a storage and then look for the fitting boxes. I ran accidentally into these boxes here at Aldi. I liked them immediately and they are so affordable, so I got a bunch of those as Aldi just has special limited offers. Another important aspect, if you want to keep your space and mind organized, is to think in different kinds of categories. This helps to minimize confusion. Taking a step back and checking what your categories are is a great exercise and will immediately tell you how to group your items. Of course, for everyone, categories may be defined differently, but I think you know what I mean. For example, I grouped all dried additives. Here you can find things like powders, dried herbs, clays, and even spices. I use these as natural colorants, for example, for soap making. Here is, for example, bentonite clay, tomato powder, and also this amazing dried corn flour that, believe it or not, do not turn brown in melt and pour, and chamomile flowers over here. I like to keep the spices together so they don't knock over and stay organized within the box itself. Then I can just fill the box with all the other ingredients. I got the IKEA Omar shelf system that are great because you get to choose the spaces between the racks. So they are completely customizable. But of course, you always want to make sure you measure out your shelf spaces before getting the respective boxes. The next category for me are all types of salts. For example, I have Dead Sea salt for bath salt making, I have pink salt and sea salt. Depending on the amounts of items that you have, you could also merge two categories together. As I said, everyone has a different dynamic he is working with. These boxes are super sturdy and they are very practical because you can just take them out in one go, choose what you need, and then put them back into the shelf. By the way, I use clips to hold the bags together. Some people prefer to transfer contents into glass jars, which is super pretty, super Pinteresty, just not the perfect storage solution for my particular situation. Moving on to the next category, which I summed up as the exfoliation category. In this case, the salts are a category of their own, but here are different types of sugars, like for example brown sugar, white sugar, and some big grain sugar as well. And I also have ground coffee that I use in soaps and also in sugar scrubs, and also oatmeal. I'm also adding my loofah sponge in this box as well, because it fits to the exfoliating theme, so to speak. The next box holds all my liquid additives. This doesn't include my soap oils, as I will store them underneath my stainless steel table to make my workflow really easy. Here are more so the things like witch hazel, liquid emulsifiers, extracts like for example cucumber extract, also preservatives like this Optifen here, as well as rubbing alcohol that I need on a regular basis. My next basket holds the material that I need for lip balm making. This includes the lip balm tubes as well as the lip balm pouring tray. Very practical if you want to make 50 balms at once. I will leave links to these materials or options of it down in the description to check it out if you're interested. On the other side of the room, I keep my colorants and fragrances in one shelving unit. This just helps me keep a good overview. I usually keep things I need more frequently closer, while things that I need more seldom more to the back. This makes my workflow faster, and it is also logical to work that way. Now I got this spice organizing rack off of Amazon, just to keep a little overview on my most used mica colorants, and also pigments of course. My colorants come in plastic bags, as you can see here, but then I immediately transfer it into the plastic jars. When the bag of colorant is empty, I know which color I need to restock, if that makes sense. There are many options for storing colorants. I also like the Lazy Susan system, for example, so this is very individual and according to your own preference. For glitter, I like to use such salt and pepper shakers because I personally find it easier to use. Some prefer to use spray or pump bottles. I keep a little basket with these wooden sticks in the same colorant department because they are great to scoop out the colors from the jars. Fragrance oils, just like the colorants, take a lot of space, and I did categorize them so I remember where I have what. I still need to figure out a better system, to be honest, but so far I do have all essential oils collected down here, for example. The fragrance oils that I use more frequently in this giant clear box down here. And adding boxes within the big boxes also helps minimize confusion and unnecessary knocking over. In this basket I keep all flavor oils. These are the lip safe fragrance oils used in lip products. In the back here I also have some liquid colorants that I use for melt and pour making. I just have the primary colors as they can be mixed to achieve other colors. I have a separate video on this subject if you're interested to see how to go about it. In this corner I keep my piping stuff. Just a turning table and a see-through box with my piping material, like tips, cobblers, piping nails and so forth. If you want to see more about it, I will leave a separate video for you to check out. I hope this gave you a little inspiration or some organizing ideas for your soaping space. And if you're interested in more soap making related videos, check out the playlist on the screen where you will find many more. Also, feel free to subscribe and see you very soon. Bye bye!